recording to start. All right, awesome. So, like I said to the community on Monday, there's going to be a hire fair coming up, 25th of April, right? The location has not been disclosed yet because only selected candidates will be sent an email with the location. And this is how the whole program works. You apply for a job. So irrespective of data analytics, software engineering, whatever role that you're looking for within the tech industry, there's a Google form that takes in your application. Once you apply, an AI tool will be deployed to check those applications, and those who fit in would actually be will be invited for an interview. And for the interview session, you come in, their organizations are already waiting for you. So based on your choice, so if you choose in the form that, oh, you want to work for fintech organization, or you want to work for e-commerce, you'll be directed to organizations within that industry, and those organizations will call you, they will interview you on the spot, and once you ace the interview, you get a job offer on the spot. And we are looking at having nothing less than 1,000 tech talent for that particular for this particular job fair, right? It's something big, and it's going to be for several organizations like Access Bank, just name it, right? They'll be coming up, you know, several organizations will be coming up, and they will be a part of this hire fair. So we have Access Bank, we have PNG, we have PwC, we have the likes of I think there's one other firm, Dangote, yeah, Dangote Cement, you know, like there'll be several organizations right there on the job, like to interview you. So my job here is very, very simple, which is to walk you through, you know, how to go about the application, how to ensure your application stand out from others, and how to ensure that you get to the next stage, which is the interview stage. Before 25th of April, we'll have another session with an HR person who will prepare us for likely questions to expect during the interview sessions, how to answer those questions using the STAR method, how to, you know, ensure that we are ready, right, for the job, right? So this role is really for those that are really hungry to get a job. Like you need a job bad, like you're ready, you're prepared, you've done everything you've meant to do, and then you just want to just, you know, hit the ground running, get a job, you know, aside the financial this thing that it gives, right? Also put your mind at rest, knowing that there's a source of income and you are also contributing to the bigger picture of an organization. So I'll be sharing my screen very shortly. If you are in our community, for Monday, we started talking about optimizing our LinkedIn. On Monday, we started working on optimizing our LinkedIn, and I started with my own LinkedIn profile. Initially, my profile was at 62%. I think I can just share my screen, and let's just have a quick walk down on what we did in our community, you know, on Monday, and how community members have been a part of all that we've been doing. So that for those who are not a part of our community and you want to join our community, you can just do that, right? So this is our community. Yes, so I started with mine. So this was my rating for my LinkedIn, right? It was at 62%. And then after optimizing, it moved to 81%. So from optimizing, it showed me the areas that I need to work on. So after adjusting those areas and working on them, now my CV is at 81%. We have somebody from our community who started at 42%, and now his LinkedIn is at 51%. So he's still working on it to ensure that he's able to score higher. So optimizing your LinkedIn is very, 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 very important, right? If you're really looking to get a tech job, because sometimes they just take a 1 minute, 2 minute look you up on LinkedIn, because that's like the only professional place where they can find you. So once they have someone that they are interested in, they will just want to check their LinkedIn profile to see, what this person is like on LinkedIn. And if your LinkedIn is not optimized and it's giving a different vibes, there's every possibility of you losing an opportunity that could have been yours. So if you're on this call and you've not looked towards optimizing your LinkedIn, please ensure that you do that. So we were using Resume Rewarded to, rate our CV, our LinkedIn, and it gives us a summary of, okay, the areas that needs to be adjusted, whether it's the headline, the summary side, experience side, education side, or others, right? So please, if you're not in our community, you can do this, and if you need help, you can just be a part of our community, and then we can, help you with the LinkedIn optimization. So let's go into what brings us here for today, the hackathon that is starting. So the interview session, like I said, is 25th of April. So in order to go through it, you need to apply. All right, you need to apply. So I'll be walking us through the application process. So you have here TalentXpat 24-hour hackathon registration form. Welcome, where Africa top tech talent connect with leading companies ready to hire on the spot. Please note that if you are getting to the interview stage, there's an actually high possibility of you getting hired right there on the spot. Okay, who should apply? Tech professionals in field like software and development, data science, UI UX design, cybersecurity, DevOps, AI, product management, and more. So if you are in any tech field, business analyst, data analyst, project manager, product management, any of the tech field at all, please, you can apply. So, and I wouldn't want us to hold this information to ourselves, because we have a target of 1,000 tech talents. So let's communicate this to as many of our friends, colleagues, community members as possible, because I know that a lot of people are out there looking for just one opportunity in tech that will change their story forever. And this is your chance, even if it doesn't work for you and it works for somebody else, it's still a plus to you, because you connected that person to that opportunity, and that person will be forever grateful to you for that. So let's not audit and be like, oh, I just want it to be with me. I don't want to tell people. Let's tell as much people as possible. Let's help as much people as possible, because it would be nice if you are getting a job, your friends are getting a job, somebody you send it to is sending you a message to say, oh, I actually got an offer. It's amazing, right? So please, let's ensure that this goes round as possible. So while you should register, you get exclusive access to top recruiters and hiring managers, participate in live interview and land your next job fast, receive pre-event materials to sharpen your profile and skills. So how this will work, you fill out the form with your details, skill, and experience, upload your CV and portfolio, then you get shortlisted, you receive the interview invite, then you join the live hackathon and then secure your dream job, right? So let's go on to the application. Please, if you know anyone that is meant to be here before I proceed, right, let's do well to invite our friends now before I move on to showing us how we'll apply. And we'll actually be brainstorming, so we'll be doing this together. It's not going to be just a me thing, right? I also want to hear from you, and I'll also be deploying AI in this application, right? Because the application will be reviewed by AI, right? So it's just nice for me to elevate sorry elevate myself a bit, you know with the use of AI also. All right. So let's go on email. So I will be applying with one of my email. So please ensure that you check. So when you're applying, whether for here or somewhere else, ensure you have eyes for details, right? Ensure that your email address is correct. Don't do something and then you realize that, oh, my email was wrong. They could not contact me. They know they're sending me email and then it's not going. Please ensure that your email address is correct, right? And please ensure that you have like a neater email. So I'm just using this as a test to just test run this. If you are still having email with MHI Miss Ire, because my name is Ire, so you know this MHIZ stuff, I think is wrong. You need to change that. If your email looks anything like this, right? You need to change that. I have other email like iremediolatunji@gmail.com. Okay, I think I can just use that one there so that it gives it looks a lot professional, you know. Then your full name, please, full name, not first name, because these are some of the little things that disqualify people. So my full name, so I'm putting my first name first and then my last name, phone number with country code. Let's pay attention to details. It's very, very important. Just so in case they want to contact you, please ensure that your phone number is accurate and then you have the country code. Then you have your LinkedIn profile link. LinkedIn profile link. So I'll open my LinkedIn and I'll go to my profile. So this is my profile link at the top here. I'll copy it and I'll paste it, right? GitHub portfolio personal website link if available. So this is not compulsory. That's why I said that it doesn't have the red asterisk in front of it. Right. So we have a GitHub, beautiful. Please put in the link there. If we have a portfolio, beautiful, please put in the link there. If you have a website, please, whatever you have to showcase what you do, please put in the link there. I have a portfolio on Wix that I was working on some time ago. Okay, so that I don't want to waste that time. So if that's not opening for me, I'll just try to open my GitHub on the other side. So either one I'm able to get quickly. All right, so I want to show you what a portfolio also looks like for those who don't have a portfolio on this call and you don't know, how it looks like. So but I have my GitHub here already. So I'll just go to my profile. Oh, this is my code space. Hold on, I'm trying to get my profile. All right. So here's my GitHub profile. I can just copy the link on top here and then continue my application with my GitHub link. But for those of you that don't have a portfolio, so you can either use google.site or Wix. I know we've talked severally about portfolios. So let me look for these guys. because it's been a while I've been here on Wix. Okay. So this is like a portfolio and a website for me and for what I do. So why is it not giving me? All right, so let's wait for this to load. All right, so yeah, so this is how it looks like. So this is a portfolio and a website that I created on Wix for myself. So I have about me. So anyone clicking on the link will see an about me, a deep dive into my project work, my data analytics project, data engineering project, software engineering project, and project I've worked on as founder of Data Analytics Elite. And then the contact my phone number, email address, how they can follow me, and that's all, right? So it's just straight to the point. No plenty grammar, because nobody is going to spend so much time looking at what you have. So, but I already have my GitHub here, so I'll continue. Country of residence, that's the country where you're currently residing, right? So if you're not in Nigeria, please put it there, you're not in Nigeria. City of residence, that's the city where you're currently residing. And then you move to next. Years of experience in tech. So I have 5 years experience. Please pick the years of experience that speaks to you. Current employment status. If you're employed, please click employed. If you're unemployed, put unemployed. If you're freelancing student, please choose what fits you. Highest level of education, you say master's degree or bachelor's degree, please put that there. Then we have next, primary area of expertise, right? So this one is just one area of expertise, your primary, your core. So my core area of expertise is data analytics. For somebody else, it could be project management. For another person, it could be software engineering, software development. Please put your primary. Don't list lot of, right? It says primary. Mean they are looking for your core. Then key tech stacks and tools that you use. So I use Excel, I use Power BI, I use SQL, I use Python, right? Then you can please select the tools that you know, right? Don't just put in things that you don't know in there. So click on next. Desired job role. So this one you can give them several role: business analyst role, data analyst, um who can give me another one I can write here, right? And you can just ask, let's use ChatGPT at this point, and I'll show you sometimes the way I prompt ChatGPT. So I'll say I am applying for a job opportunity, and I am applying with my core skill as data analyst. I am being asked, for um possible desired job roles I can fit in. Can you list 5 for me? Right, let's not make it too much. Okay, so I have these data scientists, data engineering. So I can use business intelligence analyst. I can add that. I will not add data engineering because that's a different thing entirely. But I can put operations analyst, right? So don't put in too much. Operation analyst, and I'll add one more, making it 5 to say market research analyst. So any of these 5 or related, because with these I think I've covered most related job role in data analytics. So preferred work arrangement. Do you want hybrid, remote, online? I also want us not to shoot ourselves in the leg by going to be clicking on remote, because it means that if we don't have a lot of job offer who are offering 100% remote, it means you are telling them not to pick you, right? So we can either go for hybrid or on-site. Preferred industry, if any, you can leave this one blank if you want. Means that, okay, depends on whatever industry is available, they can just put you in. Or we have specific industry, you can just tell them, okay, fintech, FMCG. Do you understand? Or you can just ask ChatGPT to say, can you list 3 industries I can work in? So we have healthcare, finance, and bank. Okay, so we can just have these 3 then. So we can have healthcare, finance, and banking. Then e-commerce and retail. Then you can click on next. Please, I want to make sure I'm still on this call. All right. So you can click on next. Then you have you participated in an hackathon or higher hackathon before? So if you participated in an hackathon, maybe DSN hackathon, any hackathon, please you can click on yes. If you've not, please click on no. Right? Are you open to relocating? So for example, maybe you applied and you are not in within Lagos environment, right? Or the job is not even in Lagos, maybe the job is in Ibadan or the job is in Abuja. Are you open to relocate? Let them know. And why do you want to participate in the Tech Expert Solution hire action, right? So I'll just give this prompt to say, can you help me write something short? Okay. But you can just give it more prompts, right? I am excited to participate because offer to showcase my skills while connecting with real world problems, contribute to innovative project. All right, so I think this is related. All right, so I can just copy this. If it's not related, please give it more prompts to help you with that. So how do you know about the 24-hour hackathon? So you click on Data Analytics Elite because we are a partner with them. So click on Data Analytics Elite. And that's because so we've requested for the back end of all those who are applied through Data Analytics Elite, and we can monitor, those that applied, their application, how many of them were selected. So just to help us in case the next one is coming, we can properly equip people. So ensure you click Data Analytics Elite, then you can click on Next. And I think now you can upload your CV, link to your portfolio, if any. So I will just click on Add File. Okay, so it's loading. Then I'll move down to my CV. and I'll just upload my CV. Okay, the link to my portfolio, I'll use my GitHub again. Then I'll click on next. So I confirm the information provided is accurate and I agree to the terms of participation. Yes, then I submit. So it's really straightforward and easy. Very, very straightforward and easy. Right? So you can submit another response. Right? It means that you can share this link with as many people as possible. Encourage people to apply for it because this is an opportunity that can change someone's life, change your life, change the life of the people you are referring. And I wish everyone good luck in their application. And I really want to see, like, I'm really hopeful to see a lot of people tell me, oh, we got the job, I got, and through this platform I was able to get to the final stage of landing a job. Like, I really want to see the lot of comment about getting to the final stage and then getting a job. But please and please and please, while you are applying, after you've applied, please optimize your LinkedIn. Don't leave your LinkedIn hanging, because even if your profile, your names are being sent to a recruiter to say, oh, this person, we've reviewed the CV, we've reviewed the application, and we feel like they are a match. The recruiter will also want to do their due diligence. The HR manager will want to do a little due diligence and then check you up on LinkedIn. So you don't want to be caught off guarded, right? So let's ensure that our LinkedIn is properly optimized. Yeah, thank you very much. So the floor is open now. If you have any question, any clarity, anything at all, please, you can speak. Let's have that conversation before we call it an evening. And I wish all of you the best of luck. Question, please. Any question from anyone? Okay, Joshua.
Yes, good evening. Can you hear me, please?
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear.
Okay, thank you. So, thanks for the application you did for us now, the sample you did. I really appreciate that. So, what I want to say is just that I'm a student actually. Am I permitted to apply?
Yes, there's a portion for students. Yes, you can.
Okay, thank you. But sorry, in the place of remote or hybrid, am I good to go to full remote?
You can put hybrid. Just so the reason
Oh,
why I said that for the remote is because that means if the organization doesn't have a full remote structure, it means that you're telling them that you don't want to be a part of it, right? But being as a
okay,
student, the organization might have a different package for you. Do you
okay,
understand? They can have like a paid internship for you, and maybe they want to bring you up and then manage it however the organization wants to. But I don't want you to
oh,
put yourself at a disadvantage from the application, because there's some things
okay,
that they'll be checking. So if we tell them remote and then there are no remote opportunities, obviously you'll be screened out, even if your application is very good.
okay, okay. I understand that. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that.
All right. Um, your hand is raised. Is it Idris? Oluwadamilola.
Yes, hi, good evening.
Good evening.
All right, so I already filled the form prior to this, right? Is it okay if I
Okay.
refill it again? Because I think after this demo, there are some things I think I need to change.
Yes, you can. Please go ahead.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, please go ahead. Go ahead and do that. So I'm also requesting for access to the back end. Right. I don't know. Are you in our community? For those who want to change anything, just so when I get access and you want to delete, I can just help you delete what you've done previously. Because if you're not in the community, it's very difficult to reach you after now to know, oh, what did you do before and all of those things. Do you understand?
Yes, I think I'm in the community.
All right, okay, that's fine then. That's fine.
Yeah.
All All right, so I have a question from Idris. Those of us that just started, can we apply? So when you say just started, what do you mean by just started? Idris, please, I will need clarification on that. I have from Lawrence, when is the deadline for the application? So like I said, the higher aton is 25th of April, right? There's currently no deadline right now, but you know that this application will be screened, and then people who qualify will be sent an invite, and it's in 2 weeks time already. So latest by Wednesday next week, I think we should be done. The application is really straightforward. It's not stressful. It won't take more than maybe 30 minutes, 1 hour of your time to just sit with it and tidy up all loose ends, right? So I think we should just, we can you can sit on it from now to the weekend and ensure that you submit something solid, right? Idris, I'm seeing code 3. I don't understand code 3. Some people are raised, so let me have Sikiru.
Yeah, good evening. Please, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah, while I was filling the Google form there, there's no place specified for um, is it going to be full time? The job type, like, is it going to be full time? There's no room for that actually because I'm currently working in a company. So, and they asked because it's part of the question they asked that are you employed, unemployed, or student or freelancing? So, and though the company is a remote base and it won't affect the working system there. So, how are we going to know the kind of is it going to be full time or part time or is it going to be a contract base?
All right, so I feel that conversations regarding that can be tricky at this point because the organization will let you know where they want to fit you based on when you speak with them for the interview. But I'm sure that majority of the roles are full-time roles. Do you
All right,
understand? The majority of the roles are full-time roles. But for the guy that said he's a student and all of that, the organization can have maybe like a part-time stuff for him to fit in. Do you understand? But most of the roles are full-time roles.
all right, copy. Thank you.
Okay. Any other question? Any question, guys? Before we call it a day, I don't want to keep us too long here. Okay, Naomi.
Hello, good evening.
Hi, good
Yeah,
evening.
so I asked if there's a link to join the community, if there's any link that I can get to join, because I'm not there currently.
Okay, I will share that with you. However, our community is a paid community and it costs 1,000 naira per month. Right. So we have a paid community for 1,000 naira per month.
All right.
So I'll be dropping the link right now. Yeah, to join the community.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Is there any question? Any other question from anyone? Any question? So just to reiterate over all that we spoke about for those who came in early, we talked about optimizing our LinkedIn, and then I walk us through the application for the Tech Expert um hackathon, which is happening 25th of April. We walked through what to put in each of the sessions, how to apply, how to ensure that your application is solid and something that would pass when it's time for them to review, and you'll be given the opportunity to come for an interview, right? So I really want to see a number of us, get this job. I really want to see a number of us get this job. All right. So having said all of that, that's all. For those who would like, maybe you want more conversations, you want your application monitored, because I'm requesting access to the back end to check some things. I would just advise that you are in the community because I'm there also. You can ask questions. I can give feedback for those in our community. I can give feedback, and most importantly, please let's share access to this higher aton to as many people as possible. You just never can tell whose story you will change, right? You can be changing your story and also changing someone's story, imparting on that person's life alongside, because getting a job these days is very, very difficult, especially in the tech space. It's really crowded and it's getting crowded by the day because a lot of people are learning these tech skills. So opportunities like this, let's not audit. Let's share with as many people as possible. But when they are applying, please let them ensure they are clicking data analytics elite in where you hear about us, just so I can have access to their application and then maybe give feedbacks. Even whether they are selected or not, I'll still want to go to the back end, look at some of the things that have happened there, and then give feedback to whoever didn't, put in something strong, something of quality, and advise them on how to do better next time. So it's very, very important that they click data analytics elite because everyone in our community is applying also. So I really want to see others also join the community, and let's get this rolling. It's very, very important. Thank you very much, guys, and have a wonderful evening. Since there are no questions, I
Thank
guess
you
we'll
very much.
just, yes, thank you. Since there are no
Thank you, ma.
questions, we'll just
Thank you, ma.
end it. Yeah. Good night and bye.
Good night, ma.
Good night,